Hi, this is the video. Still we are doing the finding the volume of revolution. So let's look at this example. The region between the curve y equals to x squared minus 1, the y-axis, and the line y equals to 2 and y equals to 5 is rotated 360 degrees about the y-axis. Find the volume of revolution formed. First of all, we need to sketch the graph of x squared minus 1. Graph of x squared minus 1 will be a quadratic graph. If you know how to sketch a y equals to x squared, you suppose able to sketch the graph of x squared minus 1. Just shift your graph of x squared downwards for 1 unit. Let's take this curve to represent the x squared minus 1. And now you need to get the region which is rotated about the y-axis. So the region is bounded by this curve. Y-axis, this is the y-axis, this is a negative 1. And the line y equals to 2. So y equals to 2, you can just get somewhere over here. And y equals to 5. Y equals to 5. Okay, so where is the region that you want? Again, repeat, we need the region bounded by this curve, y-axis, y equals to 2 and y equals to 5. So the region will be somewhere here. This is the region that we want. So again, you either can sketch either this side, the left hand side, or the right hand side, because the graph is the symmetry about the y-axis. So either region that you want, okay, you sketch, you shade is also correct. So now we want to get this volume. This piece of region is rotated about the y-axis. So actually we will get the solid like that. Try to sketch this so that you know the solid is some sort like that. Alright, so when I sketch it outside of the graph, I will get this, just to let you know. Okay, there's a curve and like this. So this is the axis of rotation, y-axis. Now we want to get the volume of this solid. Just use the formula, start from pi, and the volume, the limit will start from 2 to 5. Now you need to integrate the x squared with respect to y. So from here we got y equals to x squared minus 1. To get the x squared, just add 1 at both sides. You have x squared equals to y plus 1. Just put in your y plus 1 here and integrate with respect to y, because this represents the x squared. So now integrate as usual. You have your y squared over 2 plus y. Integrate from 2 to 5. And after that, just substitute the upper limit and minus substitution of the lower limit. 5, substitute inside, you got 25 over 2 plus 5. 2 put inside, you will have 4 over 2 plus 2. And the final answer is 27 over 2 pi unit cube. Now we proceed to the next example. Find the volume when the region bounded by the given curve, the x-axis, and the given line is rotated 360 degrees about the x-axis. So now we have the graph, y equals to 5x squared. Let's sketch your graph first. This is a y equals to 5x squared. And you also need to sketch the x equals to negative 1, x equals to negative 1, and x equals to 3. So you are going to get the region which is bounded by these 3 lines. First line is the curve, x equals to 1, x equals to 3, and one more is the x-axis. Alright, so just sketch the region that you want and integrate. Alright, because you are going to take this region, rotate about the x-axis for 360 degrees. If you rotate, you will get the volume something like that. Alright, this is the axis of rotation, that is your x-axis, and you will get the volume like this, you will get the solid like this. So to get the volume of this solid, we're going to integrate from -1 to 3. Alright, and the function is a 5x squared. Because the function is 5x squared, we're going to get the y squared. So it will be a 25 x power of 4, because the y squared equals to 25 x power of 4, and integrate with respect to x. Integrate with respect to x, just integrate as usual, 25 x power of 5 over 5 from -1 to 3. This can be cancelled off. You have your 5 x power of 5. So this 5, you actually can factor it out. You got 5 pi. And what you have in the bracket is just x power of 5. Substitute the limit inside. Put in the 3. 3 power of 5 minus -1 power of 5. And you suppose we'll get a 1220 pi unit cube. Next, we're going to proceed to the question B. Question B, given this curve and x equals to 0, x equals to 2. Again, we need to sketch the graph first. To sketch the curve of this cubic function, I would like to factor out this x squared first. I have my x minus 2. So I have x squared multiplied by x minus 2. To sketch the graph, I will let the y equals to 0 so that I can find the x-intercept. Let this equals to 0, you will have x equals to 0. And the other roots will be x equals to 2. Means that your graph will pass through this x-axis at x equals to 0 and x equals to 2. So probably the cubic function, you have this shape. You will have a 2 tip point. And so how am I going to sketch this curve, this shape, where it passes through x equals to 0 and x equals to 2? So it will be either like that, or this is 2, this is 0, or it may be in this form. Alright, or this is the shape. Okay, both of the shape have the shape like this, but it passes through this 0 and 2 either in this form, in this way, or in this way. So which will be our answer? We actually very easy to determine. We just substitute. What is the difference between these two curves is just from 0 to 2. So we just substitute the 0 value. Maybe probably the easiest is a 1. Substitute 1 into our function. We will see that our y value will either take positive or negative. If it is positive, meaning that this is the shape that we want. Okay. Or if let's say you got a negative, meaning that this is the graph that we want. Alright, so substitute the 1 inside, you have a 1 cube minus 2. 1 minus 2, you get negative value, meaning that this is the shape that we want. Because when x equals to 1, we have a negative value. Okay, our graph are having the negative value. So we need to sketch the shape in this form. It passes through the 0 just by touching the 0. And it will pass through the x equals to 2. Cut the x equals to 2. This is the 0. So this is the graph of y equals to x cubed minus 2x squared. And now we want to get the region which is bounded by this curve. X equals to 0, which is your y-axis. And x equals to 2. This is the x equals to 2. This is the x equals to 0. And also the x-axis. So basically, the region that you're interested in is this one. This is the shaded region that we want. If this region rotate about the x-axis, about 360 degrees. So what kind of a solid will form? Okay, if this is the one, this is the case, we might have this graph, this solid. It's just like the shape of onion. Okay, so this is the shape that we will get if, let's say, our this piece of region rotate about the x-axis. Now we want to get the volume of this solid. Start from pi, and because we are going this solid is rotate about the x-axis, so we got the lower limit and upper limit from the x-axis also. That is from 0 to 2 for this case. And the function, we need to put in the y square, meaning that you are taking the s cubed minus 2x squared squared it. Alright, s cubed minus 2x squared and make it square, because you are going to integrate y squared with respect to x. So just expand the function. Before you integrate, you need to expand it. You get the x power of 6 minus 4x power of 5 plus 4x power of 4. Integrate, you have x power of 7 over 7 minus 4x power of 6 over 6 plus 4x power of 5 over 5. Integrate from 0 to 2. Then now you need to simplify whatever can simplify first. And then put in the value of upper limit. Just plug in the upper limit. That is 2 minus 2, 2 power of 6 over 3 plus 4, 2 power of 5 over 5. And substitute the 0. Here you will get all 0. Finally, you get the 1.219 pi. You need cube.